On today's Freelance Marketing Ninja show, we're going to talk about the 4K commission that I earned today. I'm really excited to talk about this because who doesn't get excited about money? Anyways, let's get started right now. Welcome to the Freelance Marketing Ninja show. I'm your host, live and in the flesh, Eric Stephenson from Salt Lake City, Utah, and so excited about today's show. I actually pimped it a little bit on my personal Facebook profile. I left a little teaser post there today, and I probably should talk about why, right? And we can just share this post right on here. Hopefully, this doesn't screw the show up too bad. Maybe. Hang on. There we go. I have to reload this. Tech issues, of course, but let's go ahead and share what I'm so excited to talk about today. That's right. I received an email today. Received an email telling me that I earned a $4,440 affiliate commission. Like I say, this is probably the easiest $4,000 I've ever made. And as soon as that email came through, um, started screaming and hooting and hollering. Yay, got one of these because that's what you want. That's really kind of what the goal is. With a really good affiliate program, you want a good high ticket offer where you can earn big commissions for a single sale. Because think about it, you only have to do three of those in a month, and you've made $12,000. And actually, with this, $13,000. So if you just focus on making three big sales a month, you could very easily replace your day job where most people could, right? So thank you, Robert. Thank you, Robert. I see. I can actually, if I do this, I can see the comments coming through on the show, which normally I can't. So that's something to think about. So, anyways, want to talk about what I did to generate this sale because I do a lot of stuff. I take a lot of action. I have this show that I do daily where I talk about affiliate marketing. I've been doing some Instagram reels, which also get posted to Facebook. I've been trying out some different traffic sources, but this sale came from an email traffic. So really, when we bring people into Full Stack Marketer, new people are taught to use this email traffic source, which we get from people who have these large email lists. We'll send out an email to their list. They'll have a link, takes it over to our affiliate links, and when people click on our affiliate links, they view our offers and our funnels. Well, what we've been training new people to do is to send them directly to a page where they can register for a 2-hour masterclass. Which I've linked that masterclass in the description. By the way, I'll leave a comment for it later. But that's what I did. This was the traffic source. For those of you who are full stack people who are watching this, is Zero Chase Media. Went to the webinar registration page, and that person joined Full Stack from that. Then there was a series of upgrades where they had an opportunity to get additional value and upgrade until that person was pitched a high ticket program. I did not talk to this person. I didn't correspond via email. They've probably never watched any of my videos. Um, this was truly a passive sale, right? When 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 I talk about it, when I write emails about what's possible with affiliate marketing, your job is to make the introduction. Your job is to make the introduction, try to be as persuasive as possible, but then hand it off to another company who manages the rest of the process. They manage the sale. There's definitely some phone calls involved for high ticket sales. The company you hand it off to can handle all of that. They manage the delivery of the product so that the person that's making a purchase of this high ticket program gets immense value in return for their money, which to me is important in anything I represent, that there's that value there. But for what I had to do, very little to make this sale. So if you would like to learn, this whole system, this whole automated system, where you could potentially make $4,000 a day for providing a link out there, and not really having to fuss too much with traffic. Again, attend that masterclass that's linked in the comments, and in the description. Just click on the link, pick a time that you can attend and watch it. Um, that lays the whole foundation for you there, so you can understand exactly what we're doing, right? But it's not as difficult or complicated as you might think. It's actually very simple what I did to make this one particular sale. Now, again, I am doing all of this other stuff, right? I am doing a show daily. I'm doing Instagram reels most days. I'm writing a lot of emails. That even though that didn't generate this sale, um, the end goal is to really develop a lot of these skills so that I become a very good digital marketer. And in the years from now, that makes me very versatile to what I can do with my career going forward. So that's why I'm doing all this stuff. But while I'm doing that, while I'm developing these skills, I can still earn money, and that's kind of the real cool thing about this. Anyways, I don't mean for this show to be a sales pitch, but sometimes I will recommend affiliate products. That's just the way it is. I'm an affiliate marketer. Don't hold it against me. Anyways, so that's really all I wanted to talk about. It's really it was the easiest way to do this. Not you didn't have to jump through all these hoops, and that's really kind of the cool thing about this win. I do want to move on to the next section of the show, which you might all know as the beginner tip of the day. This is the beginner tip of the day. This is for those of you who are brand new, who are just getting in, who might feel like you're either getting sprayed in the face by a fire hose, at the very least drinking from it, because there's so much to learn um, when you do get started. There's so much that you can learn. Let's put it that way. Today's tip: don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. If you're trying to learn a new skill, you're trying to learn to write emails, you're trying to learn to write ads, and this is outside of digital marketing. Don't overthink it. I've been listening to an audiobook called Psycho Cybernetics. This is a really cool book that often comes up in mindset conversations. Somebody always will say that's my favorite book, and it has a lot to do with visualization. It's written by a plastic surgeon that realized that some people, even after having plastic surgery and having dramatic changes to their appearance, it didn't necessarily change their self-image. And when it didn't change their self-image, they weren't they didn't have the perceived emotional benefit from the plastic surgery. So it's a lot about visualization. It's a lot about changing your self-image through visualization. But as he's making the case for why you need to do this, he actually makes an interesting point that's making my other point about not overthinking it. And it's that with as humans, we're actually born with an automatic success mechanism. We are we have automatic processes in our brain that are driven to succeed, right? And if you don't believe me, look at a toddler. A toddler trying to learn how to hold a rattle. When they're first learning, they will overshoot when they try to grab for it, right? And over time, the motor skills get finer and better. They don't need to adjust as much. Our brains take information about where we make mistakes and learn to correct. But this is the same. This is the same for developing digital marketing skills. Maybe you start writing emails and the first ones are bad, right? But as you first of all, you gather information just on the data that you receive, how many people opened, how many people clicked, how many people responded to your email. Um, Maybe even as yours, you learn more, you can look at it from a different framework. Keep that data. Make sure that you go back and review. Like as I shoot these shows, I actually go back and watch them and I always think, well, what could I do better? How could I say that better? And what that does is that engages that automatic success mechanism to overcorrect. But if I had just hesitated or procrastinated, and because I overthought what I was going to say, I don't build the skill, right? If that makes sense. Don't overthink it. Do the best you can with the resources you have at hand, and just trust that your automatic success mechanism is going to make you better over time. That's today's beginner tip of the day. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you got some value out of today's show. Like I said, I love talking about commissions. I hope to see, from all the people who've been congratulating me. I hope to see some more in our community, like some more of these big high ticket commissions, because that's so cool to celebrate that. I will see you on tomorrow's show. Take care.